Welcome to Grants Pass Nuggets American Legion Youth Baseball. Nuggets Baseball is live on gpnuggets.com and is produced by J-Re Sports and PlayActionSportsMedia.com. Welcome to Grants Pass Nuggets American Legion Youth Baseball and the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week. Grants Pass Nuggets Baseball online at gpnuggets.com is presented in part by Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions, People's Bank, Southern Oregon Sanitation, Riverside Ready Mix, Affordable Truck and RV, Grants Pass Tire Pros, CPI Copeland Paving, Jim Siegel Auto, Applegate Well Drilling, Evergreen Federal Bank, Mach Ford, Timber Country Coca-Cola, Les Schwab Tires, and by DNS Harley Davidson. Join us here on gpnuggets.com for all Area 4 League baseball games with the Nuggets. This is Grants Pass Nuggets American Legion Baseball. Now let's take you to the ballpark.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Josh Eldridge. Welcome to Grants Pass Nuggets American Legion Youth Baseball and GP Nuggets TV online at gpnuggets.com, powered by Les Schwab Tires and produced by J-Re Sports and PlayActionSportsMedia.com. Welcome to the Grants Pass Nuggets Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. Tonight, the Nuggets are back at home for Area 4 League play against a team they know all too well, the Eugene Overhead Door Challengers. Challengers swept the Nuggets in Eugene in a doubleheader on Wednesday, smashing Grants Pass 9-2 in the opener and stealing the nightcap 8-6 on the back of a 6-run fifth inning. The Nuggets come into play on an 8-game losing streak. The last 6 have been in league games. In their last 10, Grants Pass is 2-8, being outscored 102-42. Pitching and defense continues to be the point of contention for the Nuggets. 5 out of 8 losses have been by less than 3 runs. So if the Nuggets can clean it up just a small bit, they can find themselves back in the win column. And as the season winds down, every game is a must-win. If the Nuggets can win 5 of their last 6, they'll be in good shape come playoff time. The Nuggets and the Eugene Challengers will be facing off in just a few minutes. We're only moments away from first pitch. Coming up next as we continue the Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions pregame show, we'll visit with head coach Jeff Weiss. We'll take a look at our affordable road trip RV weather report. And, of course, Riverside Ready Mix starting lineups along with first pitch. Coming up next on GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Affordable truck and RV for the places you would like to be.
2 wheels, a little time to cut loose, and some buddies who had your back no matter what. Remember those adventures? Maybe it's time to make some new ones. Introducing the new Roadster. Live your legend.
Take a test ride on a true American legend at DNS Harley Davidson.
Experience the Rogue River aboard this historical adventure full of wildlife and the breathtaking views of the legendary Hellgate Canyon. Our 2-hour, 36-mile Hellgate Jet Boat Excursion offers you the best of the Rogue as we weave through the high-walled canyons and spot eagles, deer, and otter, all while your pilot shares the fascinating history of the wild and scenic Rogue River. The quick and scenic tour with Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions. Book yours now at hellgate.com, where your adventure awaits.
Your life story is more than the things you do. It's a story built on the moments you make today and the impact you have on others. How big is your story going to be? Live your legend.
Take a test ride on a true American legend at DNS Harley Davidson.
Welcome back to the Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions pre-game show. I'm Josh Eldridge, happy to bring you the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires on GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're more than halfway through Area 4 League play, and with that, we'll take a look at our Timber Country Area 4 League standings. On top of it all is the Willamette Valley Titans, who swept Grants Pass on Friday. 10-2 is their league record, 18-9-1 overall. The Eugene Challengers, tonight's opponent, is 8-2 in league play, one game back of the leading Titans, 22-10 overall. The Roseburg Dock Stewarts find themselves in 6th place, 4 games back of the Titans, 17-11 overall for them. The rival Medford Mustangs, 4-6 in league play, coming off a win at the tournament in Reno, the 4th of July tournament, joined with one other Area 4 team, the Klamath Falls Falcons. Again, they're 4-6, 18-15 overall. They are 5 games back of the league-leading Willamette Valley Titans. Your Grants Pass Nuggets are 5-9 in league play, 8-17 overall this season. They are 6 games back of the Willamette Valley Titans with 6 games to go in league play. So a loss in tonight's game would put them out of contention for first place, but still vying for that last playoff spot for Area 4. In last place is the Klamath Falls Falcons, who are 1-9, 3-22 in league play. They are 8 games back, so they are out of contention for the league championship, though they are hosting the state tournament at Kiger Stadium, the American Legion Oregon State Tournament. Again, they are the host, so they get an immediate berth into the state tournament. Take a look at the upcoming schedule for a few Area 4 teams. Of course, tonight, Grants Pass taking on Eugene. The only other Area 4 game going on tonight is Roseburg, and they are playing the league-leading Willamette Valley Titans at a doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock. And as we move through the night, we'll give you score updates as to what's happening in Roseburg at Legion Field. Tomorrow, Medford and the Klamath Falls Falcons do battle. Medford and Klamath Falls resuming league play after both coming off of a stint in Reno at the 4th of July tournament there. Of course, the Medford Mustangs winning that tournament. The Eugene Challengers and Roseburg also play. They will be playing at 6 o'clock as well on Tuesday. A couple non-league games as we look at Wednesday. Medford plays Siskiyous, and the Portland Barbers will host the Roseburg Dock Stewarts for one game, a 5 o'clock start on July 10th for them. Then the Portland Barbers will also host the Eugene Overhead Door Challengers. The Portland Barbers out of Hillsboro Post 6 Barbers. And Friday, league play resumes for one team. The Eugene Challengers play the Medford Mustangs at Churchill High School. They will not be at Swede Johnson Stadium that night. Willamette Valley Titans play Klamath Falls Falcons, and your Grants Pass Nuggets will be at home against the team that took them out of the playoffs last year, the Salem Dodgers, in the Super Regional. It's a doubleheader that starts at 1 o'clock here at the All Sports Park and Agnew Lytle Field. As we move again closer to the end of the regular season, it ends July 18th. Super Regionals for the state of Oregon start on the 22nd through the 24th. Teams are to schedule them whenever they can, as the first 2 games will be played at the hosts, the higher seed site, and Game 3, if necessary, will be played at the team that was not able to get home field advantage. After the Super Regionals, the state tournament is the 27th through the 31st. The Northwest Regional is in Lewiston, Idaho, August 7th through the 11th. Grants Pass Nuggets, if the season were to end today, they would not make the Super Regional, as only the top 4 teams and Klamath Falls makes it to the Super Regional. Klamath Falls, again, actually doesn't make it to the Super Regional. They will go to the state tournament. But to put it, I guess, into words, the top 4 teams and Klamath Falls make the playoffs as a whole. The 5th place team in Area 4 does not make the playoffs, and right now that is the Grants Pass Nuggets. But as I stated earlier, 5 wins out of the last 6 games would put them in decent place as they host their last 6 league games. So a chance to hopefully do that against Eugene, then Klamath Falls, and then Medford to close out the season. All games will be played here at Agnew Lytle Field at the All Sports Park in Grants Pass. The teams are being introduced, which means we are just moments away from first pitch We'll take one more break on the Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions pregame show, and then it's first pitch from Grants Pass. Again, the Nuggets and the Challengers coming your way on GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires on GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. GrantsPassNuggets.com has been your home all season to follow the Grants Pass Nuggets through their summer in American Legion baseball play. They now wind down their league season with only 6 games left to go, the first of which will start here in just a few minutes as we near closer to first pitch against the EUGENE Overhead Door Challengers. We take a look now at the Grants Pass Nuggets starting lineups, courtesy of Riverside Ready Mix. Leading off is Tyler Rund, and he'll be in center field for the Grants Pass Nuggets. Batting second is Nick Bassendorf at shortstop. Hitting third is Peyton Calabro at third base. Andy Lacey's batting cleanup, the Southern Oregon Sanitation cleanup hitter, and he'll be on the bump for the Nuggets in the first of 2 tonight from Agnew Lytle Field. Colby Dinkle is batting fifth and in left field. Ike Gilliland hitting fifth and behind the dish for the Nuggets. Peyton Anhorn is batting seventh and in right field. Hitting eighth is Braden Bellum at first base, and rounding out the order is Sean Tobin hitting ninth and at second base. They'll be trying to get to Cole Wilkinson, who's 4-1 on the season for the EUGENE Overhead Door Challengers, and a 3.3 ERA for him coming into play. And we'll learn a little bit more about him and the rest of the Challengers as the night moves on. But first, let's take a look at their starting lineups. Leading off for them is the pitcher, Cole Wilkinson. Batting second is Cal Morgan in left field. Keller Edwards is batting third and at second. Their cleanup hitter is Jonathan Prescott in right field. Preston White is batting fifth and at third base. Connor Jones hits sixth and is behind the plate for the Challengers. Bo Bennett batting seventh and at second base. CJ Townsend hits eighth and at shortstop. And rounding out the order for the Challengers is Kyle Lund in center field for the Challengers. The switch hitting Kyle Lund rounding out the order, doing battle against Andy Lacey on the mound here in Game 1 for Grants Pass. Of course, we could take a look at a couple of numbers for Andy Lacey coming into play tonight. He's pitched in 5 games. 4 of them he started. No decisions yet for him. He's got a 6.6 ERA coming into play, 13 strikeouts over 12 and 2/3 innings pitched this season. We'll be getting ready for first pitch here in just a moment. But before we do, we'll take a look at our affordable truck and RV road trip and weather report. Tonight here in Grants Pass, it's a sunny one, 85 degrees. As the wind isn't blowing too much, only about 4 miles an hour blowing out to the northwest. And your camera facing right now is about 60 degrees northeast to the left field foul pole. And not too humid either. Should cool down, though, as the night moves on. By the start of our second game tonight, the nightcap should be right around 75 degrees. So it's a nice temperate day here in Grants Pass, a normal summer day, as meeting at the mound, the meeting at the plate between Coach Niles and Coach Weiss and our umpiring crew tonight still taking place. We're going to take one more break here on the Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions pregame show. And when we come back, it'll be first pitch. Andy Lacey on the mound for the Nuggets. The Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The right-handed throwing Andy Lacey finishing up his warm-up pitches tonight as we get ready for the first of two between the fifth-place Grants Pass Nuggets and the second-place Eugene Overhead Door Challengers. Again, every game from here on out, the final 6 league games for both of these teams, mean an incredible amount in terms of where you get seated in the playoffs, as 1 through 4, and then Klamath Falls make the Super Regionals. Klamath Falls gets an immediate berth into the state tournament as they are the host at Kiger Stadium. But that means the 5th place team, as of right now, is Grants Pass, does not get a berth into the playoffs. And it starts here tonight. Andy Lacey getting the ball for the Nuggets. Cole Wilkinson, the leadoff hitter for the Eugene Challengers, steps up to the box. Wilkinson hitting left-handed tonight, the leadoff hitter, as there's a couple left-handed hitters in the Eugene lineup, and then Kyle Lund, the switch hitter. First pitch is hit right back up the middle and into center field. It's going to be a leadoff single for Cole Wilkinson. And that brings up Cal Morgan, the left fielder. Morgan came up big in the wins for Eugene on Wednesday, as Wilkinson was intentionally walked twice to get to Cal Morgan in the lineup, and Morgan came through twice with a couple of RBIs and 2 at-bats. The move back to first gets by the glove of Bellum, and it rolls down the line. Wilkinson rounding second and heading for third, and he will get up there standing. So Wilkinson moves up to third on the botched pickoff attempt. Cal Morgan has still yet to see his first pitch, as that error will be charged to Andy Lacey on the mound. That one's popped up, going to be fouled off well out of play. But Morgan, already a good RBI opportunity. Runner at third, nobody out. He had two, at least in the nightcap, against the Nuggets back on Wednesday. He tanks that pitch inside for ball one. Morgan batting .274 on the season, so a good average hitter. So he takes that one high. Starting in left field tonight, we've seen Cal Morgan play both of the corners in the outfield, both left and right. Hasn't played center field, at least against the Nuggets this season, and starting in left tonight. The 2-1 from Lacey's in the dirt. Moves the count to 3 balls and a strike. The key for the Nuggets pitching staff, as has been all season, continuing to throw strikes. As of late, the Nuggets have done a good job keeping the ball in the zone around the plate and making other guys put the ball in play. The problem has been when the ball gets into play, what do the Nuggets do? As that one bounces in the dirt. And Morgan will be awarded a walk. Runners at the corners. Still nobody out. That brings up Keller Edwards. Edwards has been one of the guys who's been consistently above par for the Eugene Challengers. He'll be on and around the base paths all game as he takes that one for ball one. Edwards hitting an astounding .430 on the season. So that just adds to the fact that he's a guy who's going to get on base consistently. Is a on base percentage over 500. He takes strike one there. Take a look at the lead. Morgan gets off of first as he could be in motion here. A ball and a strike. Lacey's going to step off. Gilliland shows the sign. Lacey coming set. Off speed pitch taken for strike two. Lacey still trying to find the first out of the game. A base hit and a walk put runners at the corners after the error earlier on in the inning. But he's ahead in the count. A ball and 2 strikes here against Keller Edwards. That one misses high. The throw down to second. And Morgan will slide under the tag. Wilkinson stay puts at third. So it'll be 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out in a 2-2 count to Keller Edwards in the top of the first inning. Still scoreless. Lacey with the 2-2 gets a swing and a miss for the first out of the ball game. Overpowered him with the fastball there. Now the cleanup hitter for the Challengers, Jonathan Prescott. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. All Prescott really has to do here is get a ball into the outfield. Lacey comes in the zone for strike one. Prescott, the cleanup hitter in right field tonight for the Challengers. Prescott on the season hitting .378, 74 plate appearances over the year for him so far. The 1-1 is taken in the dirt. Gilliland does a good job keeping it in front of him. You won't see many pitches get to the backstop today, with Gilliland for the Nuggets doing the catching, and for the Challengers, Jones. Both guys who can keep the ball in front of him. Won't see a whole lot get to the backstop. Lacey from the stretch, a breaking ball that's scorched to Sean Tobin. The throw in at home, Gilliland. It skips past him. And once the ball skips past him, Prescott will advance to second. So it'll be a single, 2 RBIs as he advances to second. A 2-0 game for the Challengers. And that brings up Preston White. One-0 to White, starting third base tonight for the Challengers. High fastball. White takes that one. Lacey comes with the 2-0, another fastball that misses up. 3-0. Lacey trusts his breaking ball, a curveball with 3-0, finds his zone. 3-1. Lacey's curveball looked good in the bullpen. Might be something he has to rely on here as he fires in another off-speed pitch. Fights back, 3-2. Lacey with the full count pitch, kicks and fires. A breaking ball that is fouled back. Count remains full. As Lacey missed the first 3 fastballs and then came back with 3 off-speed pitches. I'm curious to see what he goes with here. A big breaking ball will miss high for ball 4. The second walk issued in this inning by Lacey, and that'll warrant a visit by pitching and hitting coach Bruce Sanford. That brings up Connor Jones, catching the 6th hitter in the lineup for the Challengers. Double play in order now, though, for the Nuggets infield. Massendorf and Tobin playing near the bag, and Bellum playing right behind the runner at first, Preston White. That one finds the zone, chopped over to Bassendorf. 6-4-3 to get out of the inning. Challengers push 2 runs across on 2 base hits in the inning. They lead 2-0 over the Grants Pass Nuggets. They get their chance to try to even things up. Head to the bottom half of the first. You're watching the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The Nuggets trail 2-0 early after giving up 2 in the first inning off the base hit by the Challengers' Jonathan Prescott. Starting in right field today on the mound for him is Cole Wilkinson. He's had 5 starts so far this season. He's 4-1. ERA just over 3 for him coming into play. So the Nuggets have a tall task ahead of them. The left-handed thrower. Arm action kind of like a slingshot, just a low arm, and comes in and slings in the fastball, the slider, and the changeup that he'll be working with. Leading things off for Grants Pass is Tyler Rund, Nick Bassendorf, and Peyton Calabro as they look to get things started and come back into this game without letting it get too out of hand early. Tyler Rund steps up to the plate now for the Nuggets. He bats .344 on the season and is an extra base hit threat every time. He's got 6 doubles on the season. Wilkinson fires in a fastball. The first pitch is taken into left field. Tyler Rund, a leadoff base hit. The throw in gets away just a tad. Tyler Rund decides to stay at first. A leadoff base hit for him. Tries to get the Nuggets rallying early. And that'll bring up Nick Bassendorf, the 2018 Crater High School champion. Bassendorf coming off his sophomore season at Lynn Benton was redshirted. He swings and fouls that one back for strike 1. Forcing Wilkinson to work out of the stretch early. That's what the Challengers did to Lacey. Made a couple mistakes out there on the mound. Nothing too bad, though. Still only 2 runs the difference. Thrower to first, and that's one thing the Nuggets haven't seen too much of, at least in league play, is the left-handed pitcher's pickoff attempt. We'll see if Wilkinson shows it again here. His run doesn't take too big a lead off first. The slide step, a breaking ball. Somewhere between a slider and a curveball. The slurve coming out for Wilkinson. Ball and a strike to Bassendorf. Passendorf settling in for the 1-2 pitch. Wilkinson comes set with it on the mound. And he calls time right before Wilkinson starts his delivery, so he'll do it again. Count remains 1-2. Bassendorf takes a good cut at that one and laces that one into center field. Back-to-back base hits have the Nuggets in order in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Hayden Calabro, hitting well above 400 entering play today. Good opportunity now for him to do some damage against the Eugene Challengers. Calabro entering play, 8 RBIs on the season. Right about where the rest of the team is hovering as well, but with Calabro sort of a late addition to the team, it stands out more. He's been able to equal the numbers of his teammates in only about 75% of the time as he takes ball one there. Calabro slices that one foul. Came inside. Another one hit foul. That one might stay in play, and in fact, it will go out of play. Calabro takes 2 good cuts, fouls them both off, 2-2. Wilkinson coming with the 2-strike pitch, has one to waste, the throw back to Rund. He dives back. Calabro connects with that one, sends that one in the air to center field. Tyler Rund, not enough room to tag, so that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andy Lacey. Lacey, a 2020 graduate from Crater High School. He's going to be a senior next year for the Comets. Looking to help himself out as the tying run sitting at first base. He takes strike one there. On deck is Colby Dinkle. Wilkinson looking back at Rund, and he makes a move back there. Great breaking ball will find the outside part of the plate. Strike 2. Lacey goes chasing at that one. Will be the second out of the inning. That brings up Colby Dinkle. Dinkle's been moved around in the order so far this season for the Grants Pass Nuggets. We've seen him hit second, third, fourth. Seen him hit towards the bottom, and now finding a home, it seems, in the fifth slot, but always subject to change. So that one will be sliced foul for strike one. Dinkle comes into play hitting .319. 9 RBIs on the season for Dinkle. Swings through that one, strike two. Dinkle staying alive, fouling that one back. Wilkinson, some pitches to play with here. We'll see what he uses in the 0-2 count. It's a breaking ball. Dinkle thought he struck out, but not called there. Ball and 2 strikes. So a second life for Dinkle, or so it seems. The 1-2 pitch from Wilkinson. Dinkle finds his way back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes that one. That one a close pitch as well. Dinkle from 0-2 to 3-2. On deck is Ike Gilliland, the catcher for the Nuggets. Wilkinson decides to step off. Dinkle with the bright neon green bat. Again, treated him well. He's hitting over 300. He connects with that one and sends it into center field. A single for Dinkle. Rund comes around to score. Dinkle takes his second life and runs with it. He drives in an RBI after the base hit into center field. A 2-1 ball game now. And that will bring up the catcher, Ike Gilliland, with an at-bat he may not have thought he would get. But now, with Bassendorf at third and Dinkle at first, got to take full advantage of it. As Bassendorf gets home, it erases the damage that was done in the first. Gilliland fouls one back, sharply hit towards the Nuggets dugout, strike one. Gilliland comes into play hitting .315, 7 RBIs on the year. And that one gets back to the backstop. Past Jones, and Bassendorf will get in standing. A wild pitch will bring him home to tie the game. In the meantime, Dinkle moves to second on the wild pitch. Ike takes that one. 3-1. On deck is Peyton Anhorn, should he get a chance in this inning. Gilliland takes that one into right field. It will be a foul ball, maybe just by a couple inches, as it will be a 2-2 count. Apologies, had the count wrong there. A 2-2 count to Gilliland. And he takes ball 3. Wilkinson fires that one. Ike Gilliland takes that one in the air to right field. But ranging over and making the catch to end the inning. The Nuggets leave one stranded. They push 2 runs across on 3 hits in the inning. Brand new ball game headed to the second. You're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. 2-2 the score after 1 inning in Grants Pass. 7-8-9 for the challengers in the top half of the second. Bo Burnett, C.J. Townsend, and the switch-hitting Kyle Lund try to lead things off. They try to take the lead back at the Nuggets. Even up the game in the bottom half of the first. 3 base hits. 2 guys came around for him. Lacey misses twice to begin the at-bat to Burnett. Starting at first base tonight. We've seen him at third in the other couple games against the challengers. But apparently able to play both corners as he takes ball 3 there. Lacey walked 2 in the first inning, in danger of making it 3 to lead off the second. And that was a great pitch that just misses outside, so a leadoff walk for Burnett. Will bring up C.J. Townsend, the shortstop tonight for the challengers. Townsend, another one of those guys who can play multiple positions. See a lot of it nowadays. Guys have been bred this way. You can play shortstop in all 3 outfield positions, and that's Townsend. Townsend shows bunt. And that'll bring up pitching and hitting coach Bruce Sanford back out to the mound. Gives us a chance here on GP Nuggets TV to thank a couple people that make these broadcasts possible. Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions and People's Bank, along with Southern Oregon Sanitation. So a 1-0 count to Townsend. He shows bunt once again. Pick move to first. Diving back safely was Burnett. Showing bunt once more. He takes it back and he sends one high into the air into left field, diving past Colby Dinkle. And Tyler Rund will field it on the warning track. A double to the wall from C.J. Townsend gives Kyle Lund a prime opportunity here to try to break this 2-2 tie. And that will bring up the switch hitting Kyle Lund, taking his hacks from the left side here to get a good matchup against the right-handed pitching Andy Lacey. First pitch to Lund is taken for ball one. Gilliland continues to be a great backstop for Grants Pass. Again, mention it, not going to see hardly anything get to the backstop when he's back there. Lund sends one chopping to Bassendorf. It's going to bounce over his head and into the outfield. Dinkle has a little bit of trouble feeling that one. Townsend will get in safely as well. So Kyle Lund will reach first on the base hit and advance to second on the air. Back to the top of the order for the challengers is Cole Wilkinson. Wilkinson singled on the first pitch he saw in the first inning. And that one bounces to the plate. Gilliland continues to do good work behind the dish. Ball 1 to Wilkinson. On deck is Cal Morgan for the challengers. Lacey fires in a breaking ball. A line drive into center field will get down for a base hit. Though no one will advance, Kyle Lund thought it probably was going to be caught, but Wilkinson will get aboard with his second base hit of the day. Fourth base hit overall for the challengers brings up Cal Morgan.
Number 6, Cal Morgan.
Morgan walked his first time through and came around to score. Morgan lays one down. A slow roller to Calabro. The throw to first is in time. So 1 out in the inning. 2 runners now in scoring position, though, for the Challengers. Good time now with 1 out in the top of the second inning to take a look at the Nuggets defensively. The Riverside Ready Mix defensive starting lineups for Grants Pass. Behind the plate is Ike Gilliland. He's been catching and doing a fantastic job, not let anything get past him behind the plate for the Nuggets. At third base, the Grants Pass High School graduate of 2019, Peyton Calabro. Nick Bassendorf is at shortstop, and Sean Tobin at second. At first base for the Nuggets, the big bat in the lineup, Braden Bellum. We'll get you the outfield after this. That one will also miss to Keller Edwards. In left field, it's Colby Dinkle. In center, it's Tyler Rund. And right field is Peyton Anhorn. Three and 0 to Edwards, who struck out his first time through. Lacey comes in the zone there. Oh, just misses. So that one will load the bases, bringing up the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Prescott. Prescott singled his first time through. That one's popped up, will remain in play. Brandon Bellum calls everyone off and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That brings up Preston White. He walked his first time through. A ball and a strike now to Preston White. Launches that one high in the air into center field. And Anhorn is going to come over and make the catch on the run to end the inning. The Challengers push 2 across, but leave the bases loaded. They lead 4-2. Head to the bottom half of the second inning. You're watching the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires on GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. This half inning brought to you by Southern Oregon Sanitation, your full-service transfer station, open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Bring back our Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. In the bottom of the second inning, Peyton Anhorn leading things off against Cole Wilkinson. Take that one low, 4-1. Anhorn, Bellum, and Sean Tobin, 7, 8, 9 to lead things off here in the inning. That one bounced to short. Townsend makes the long throw and gets him. And that brings up Braden Bellum. If you'll remember, hit the 3-run home run in the nightcap against Eugene on Wednesday when these teams last played, a game that the Challengers would then win 8-6 off the back of a big fifth inning. But the Nuggets had the lead going into that inning, and big part of it was the big swing from Braden Bellum. As he's 1-1 in the count now, take a look at what he sees from Wilkinson. Swings at a high fastball for strike two. A 1-2 from Wilkinson is a fastball. Bellum checks his swing that time, does so in time. Will even the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Bellum. Nuggets look for a base runner. They trail by 2. The Challengers have put up 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings. They lead 4-2 over the Nuggets. The off-speed pitch gets him swinging. Braden Bellum goes down on strikes for the second out in the inning. And that brings up Sean Tobin. Second strikeout of the day for Wilkinson. Tobin comes into play today hitting .333. Hoping to get a rally started for the top of the Nuggets order. Tyler Rund, Nick Bassendorf and company. But with 2 outs in the inning, we'll see what he can do here as he takes ball 1. Tobin will hit that one in the air, and it will be well fouled behind the hitting cage down the first base line. Line drive to center field will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Nuggets. They trail 4-2. You're watching the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Your concrete supplies are available at Riverside Ready Mix Incorporated. Get everything from bolts to rebar. Ensure you have the quality supplies you need to get the job done. Get ready mixed concrete delivered right to your home or business. We have over 50 years of experience supplying quality concrete. Are you in need of a new septic or water tank? Call us for an appointment to take advantage of our exceptional precast septic and water tank sales. Call now.
To the third inning of the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. 4-2 the score. The Eugene Challengers leading the Grants Pass Nuggets on GP Nuggets TV, grantspassnuggets.com. The Challengers have scored 2 runs in each of the first 2 frames and look to add on to it here against Andy Lacey. Lacey, through the first couple innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs. 2 of them earned. He struck out 1 and he walked 4. Connor Jones, Bo Burnett, CJ Townsend leading things off for Eugene as we enter the third inning. Already a 1-0 count to the leadoff hitter Jones. Makes contact with that one, sends it up the middle. Tobin ranges over, throws onto first to make the out. Bo Burnett steps up. He's only walked so far in his 1 plate appearance. 1 out in the inning. Burnett, unlike most of his teammates, the no batting gloves look. Traditional ball player, no batting gloves, the high socks, the long sleeves. And the count 2-0. And he will walk for the second time today. That's the 5th walk Lacey has surrendered. Brings up CJ Townsend, who doubled. He smashed a ball to the wall his last time up. Looking for a repeat of fortunes here. Gilliland fires to second, and they got him. Slapping the tag on him was Nick Bassendorf. A beautiful throw from Ike Gilliland. The Nuggets execute it perfectly. It's the second out in the inning. Well, I guess he slid under the tag. It looks like it was an out call initially, but... 2-1 the count to Townsend. Townsend sends that one into right field. Burnett will stay put at third, so runners at the corners with only 1 out. Lund singled his last time through. Showed bunt, pulls back in time. Lacey continues to work out of the stretch. Hasn't had much time out of the windup so far this game. Another move to first. Back safely is Townsend. CJ Townsend takes off a first, heads for second. As Sean Tobin there to back up the throw, corrals it. Townsend slides into second safely. It'll be a ball and 2 strikes, though, to Kyle Lund. Kyle Lund hits that one to center field. Tyler Rund puts that one away for the second out. 1 run does come across to score, and it's Bo Burnett. Sacrifice fly for Kyle Lund gives the Eugene Challengers a 5-2 lead. Back to the top of the order for Cole Wilkinson. Wilkinson 2 for 2. And he will be intentionally walked here to get to Cal Morgan. Morgan is 0 for 1. He walked in the first, grounded out in the second. Takes the breaking ball for strike 1 there. Cal Morgan has gotten a lot of opportunities against the Nuggets, at least because Wilkinson has been intentionally walked. We'll see if he can capitalize on it here. With 2 outs in the inning, runners at first and second. Big breaking ball from Lacey, misses high. Ball and a strike. Morgan slices that one foul. 2-2 count. Big pitch coming up for Andy Lacey. He's going to try to leave 2 runners stranded on here. Comes with the 2-2. It's chopped out to Bassendorf at short. The throw back to third. And he will get in safely at third, CJ Townsend. So Cal Morgan will reach first on an error. Loads the bases. And Keller Edwards struck out and walked in 2 plate appearances so far tonight. First pitch is fired in there for ball 1. Big opportunity for Keller Edwards, the starting second baseman tonight for the Challengers. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Takes that one high for ball 2. Chance to make up for striking out in the first inning. Edwards hitting above 400 coming into this at-bat. Takes that one low, 3-0. Lacey will find the zone there at the 3-0 pitch. A fastball up, strike one. He's going to have to fight back in this at-bat. Was down 3-0. Has already walked 5 today. Looking for more. As that one will be strike two to Keller Edwards. The fastball's fouled back. Great pitch from Lacey. The count remains full with the bases loaded. Runners will be on the move. That one's hit high into the air, shallow right field. Anhorn calls everyone off. The Challengers leave the bases loaded for the second time tonight. They lead 5-2 over the Grants Pass Nuggets. We head to the bottom of the third inning. You're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Affordable Truck and RV for the places you would like to be.
Two wheels, a little time to cut loose, and some buddies who had your back no matter what. Remember those adventures? Maybe it's time to make some new ones. Introducing the new Roadster. Live your legend.
Take a test ride on a true American legend at DNS Harley-Davidson.
Tyler Rund leading things off for the Nuggets here in the bottom half of the third inning. The Nuggets trail 5-2. The Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Glad you could be with us, following the Nuggets through their 20-game league schedule this year on GP Nuggets TV. This is league game number 15 for the Nuggets out of 20. They finish out the season at home. All final 6 games, at least 6 league games for them, will be at home. They travel once more to Bend, and that will be their final road trip of the season next week. Top of the order for Grants Pass, Tyler Rund, Nick Bassendorf, and Peyton Calabro. Rund is 1 for 1. He swung at the first pitch he saw in the first inning and sent it into center field. He takes ball 3 there. Wilkinson going to have to come into the zone here against Tyler Rund. We'll see what Tyler can do it, that he's actually just going to take ball 4 high. So a leadoff base runner for Grants Pass. They trail by 3, and that's exactly how you wanted to start things here in the third inning. Brings up Nick Bassendorf, who's 1 for 1. He singled and came around to score in the first inning. That's the first walk issued to the Grants Pass order from Cole Wilkinson. First pitch to Bassendorf, low but called strike 1. Wilkinson moves over to first. Mentioned the 20-game league schedule for Grants Pass. They host the Challengers tonight. Then they will host the Klamath Falls Falcons and the Medford Mustangs to close out the season. League season ends July 18th for all Area 4 teams. The Super Regionals are the 22nd through the 24th of July. The state tournament at Kiger Stadium in Klamath Falls is the 27th through the 31st. And then the Northwest Regional, August 7th through the 11th. Right now, the Nuggets still have got to play well to make the Super Regionals, as spots 1 through 4 in Area 4 get to the Super Regionals, and then Klamath Falls gets an immediate berth into the state tournament. Bassendorf sends that one on a line into center field. Tyler Rund will come around to score. Nick Bassendorf will stay put at first. An RBI single for him as the Nuggets try to get back into this ball game. They only trail by 2, 5-3. Brings up Peyton Calabro. He hit the ball hard his first time up, but was caught into the glove of the Eugene Challengers center fielder, Kyle Lund. Strike 2 called to Calabro. Good 2-strike approach, though, from Peyton. He chokes up on the bat and does a lot of things really good and disciplined in the 2-strike account. Fouls that one back there. Calabro, a guy who puts up a good fight every single time he's at the plate. Wilkinson comes set with the 0-2. Slide step fires, it's in the dirt. So he'll go down on strikes, bringing up Andy Lacey. First out of the inning. Andy Lacey a chance now to help himself out. Runner at first is Nick Bassendorf. Again, only 1 out in the inning in the 5-3 bottom of the third inning. 3 strikeouts for Wilkinson after Calabro goes down there. Lacey is one of the others who's been down on strikes so far, along with Braden Bellum. Bassendorf caught stealing. Brings up Andy Lacey with the 1-1 count. Slices that one well fouled. Strike 2. Lacey out in front of that one. Fouls that one right back into the glove. Will be strike 3. The Nuggets push one across here in the bottom of the third. They trail 5-3 to the Eugene Overhead Door Challengers. You're watching the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrandsPassNuggets.com.
Experience the Rogue River aboard this historical adventure full of wildlife and the breathtaking views of the legendary Hellgate Canyon. Our 2-hour, 36-mile Hellgate jet boat excursion offers you the best of the Rogue as we weave through the high-walled canyons and spot eagles, deer, and otter, all while your pilot shares the fascinating history of the wild and scenic Rogue River. The quick and scenic tour with Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions. Book yours now at hellgate.com, where your adventure awaits.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live at GrantsPassNuggets.com. This half inning brought to you by Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions. Hellgate boats, you might hear them pass us by on the Rogue River just over the right field fence. They'll be coming into their stop about 8 o'clock here tonight just by Tap Rock. Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions bringing you the top of the 4th inning, along with a look at our Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboards here in the top of the 4th inning. We're the Eugene Challengers. 5 runs, 3 hits for them. They've left a lot on base. They've left 7 guys on base through the first half of this ball game. For the Nuggets, 3 runs on 4 hits. They've committed 3 errors. They've left 1 guy on base. We get right back into the action. Andy Lacey still on the bump for Grants Pass. First pitch for him is taken for strike 1. Leading off for the Challengers, Jonathan Prescott, Preston White, and Connor Jones. 4, 5, 6 in the Challengers order. Lacey's going to try to get through them without allowing any more Challengers to come around to score. They already trail by 2, the Grants Pass Nuggets. Already halfway through the ball game. 2-0 the count to Prescott. He's 1 for 2 on the day. The 2-2 to Prescott is taken high and tight for ball 3. The count runs full. The first batter in the 4th inning. And that will be strike 3. Preston goes down on strikes. That'll bring up Preston White. White is 0 for 1. That was the second strikeout for Lacey through 3 innings of work. The Eugene Challengers, second place in Area 4, coming into play today. They've won 3 state championships in their history. most recently in 2012, along with the North Eugene Highlanders, the team that they share the field with at Swede Johnson Stadium, who won the 5A championship in 2010. The Challengers, however, also winning in 1985 and 1999 at the state championships. Last year finished 8-12, have already done worlds better this year. They've got their 8 wins so far. As long as they don't lose their last 10, they'll be in good shape. And this team, coached by Kenny Niles, has been firing on all cylinders so far this season. That one's taken high into the air, into left center field. Tyler Run lays out for it. Great effort, but unable to reach it, as it'll be a double for Preston White. And that'll bring up Connor Jones, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice, once into a double play. Last year for the Challengers, already have done worlds better this year. Again, 8-2 in their first 10 games in league play. Last year with the Nuggets, they tied the season series, at least in league play, 2 games apiece. The Challengers took 2 at their place, and the Nuggets try to do the same here in Grants Pass to hopefully tie the season series with the Challengers. Eugene last year lost in the Super Regionals 2-1 to the Corvallis Gearing Builders Marketmen. And they're going to have him caught in the middle. They lay the tag on him under the tag. So White able to advance to third. Two and one, the count to Connor Jones. Again, he's grounded out twice so far. On deck is Bo Burnett. Ball 4 to Connor Jones. 6 walks for Andy Lacey to this point. That brings up Bo Burnett. He's walked twice so far. Time called before the pitch is thrown. So we'll do it again. A ball and a strike to Burnett. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Lacey behind the count, 2 balls and a strike. Continuing to try to throw strikes. When he does, he's been able to get to these hitters pretty well. Has only given up 5 hits. The problem is the 6 walks for Lacey to this point in the game, as he misses low there. 3-1. The tag applied at first, just late. Diving back safely was Connor Jones. Jones takes off from first. Three balls and a strike now to the first baseman for the Challengers, Bo Burnett. Hits that one hard on the ground to Bassendorf. The throw to first will be in time, but a run will come around to score, making it a 6-3 ball game. Doing his job there was Burnett, bringing the run home. Meantime, Jones moves to third. 2 away in the inning. C.J. Townsend is 2 for 2, a single and a double for him so far tonight. That one will get to the backstop as it ends up behind Townsend. The throw sliding under the tag and in safely is Connor Jones. A wild pitch will bring him home. A 2-0 count to Townsend. Only silver lining now would be that no runners on base to worry about. Three balls to Townsend. On deck is Kyle Lund. Low called strike there. That one hit into the air to center field. Tyler Brunn doesn't have to move too much to make the catch and end the inning. The Challengers push 2 across, making it a 7-3 ball game. You're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Into the bottom of the 4th inning, Colby Dinkle leading things off against Cole Wilkinson in a 7-3 ball game. First pitch to Dinkle will be fouled back towards the Nuggets dugout. Dinkle on the day so far, 1 for 1 with an RBI. Drove in 1 run back in the 1st inning. Warming up in the Nuggets bullpen now will be Nick Bassendorf. The 0-2 misses high. Tinkle goes down on strikes to be the first out in the inning. And that will bring up Ike Gilliland. Gilliland rolls one in front of the mound. Will be the second out of the inning. Brings up Peyton Anhorn. He grounded out in his only plate appearance so far. He looks to get the rally started with 2 outs. Have the Nuggets at least try to chip away at this lead. On deck is Braden Bellum if he gets the chance. Wilkinson with the 1-1. Fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes now to Anhorn. Two and two. Taken low, count runs full. Full count pitch coming up from Wilkinson. Anhorn connects with that one past the diving glove of Edwards at second and into right field. Peyton Anhorn aboard with a 2-out single. Brings up Braden Bellum. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in his only plate appearance so far. First pitch to Bellum is in the dirt. Ball 1. Bellum watches the fastball go by him. A ball and a strike. See what kind of pitch he gets here. That one's hit high in the air. Will drop behind Burnett, foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes now for Braden Bellum. Full count now with 2 outs. Likely to see Anhorn on the move at the start of Wilkinson's delivery. Got to be careful, though, with the left-handed pitcher. Make a quick move to first. Wilkinson delivers to the plate. Braden Bellum, a line drive right to C.J. Townsend to end the inning. The Nuggets leave one stranded. They trail 7-3 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. You're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires on GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. This top of the 5th inning is brought to you by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thank you for contributing to the Grants Pass Nuggets and, of course, GP Nuggets TV, GrantsPassNuggets.com. Broadcast will not be made possible without the kind folks at Evergreen Federal Bank. Another pitching change for the Grants Pass Nuggets. Nick Bassendorf coming in relief of Andy Lacey, who pitched 4 innings in this one. Gave up 5 hits, 7 runs. 5 of them earned. Struck out 2 and walked 6. Again, over 4 innings of work. Bassendorf coming in. The first batter he faces is Kyle Lund, who sends one into right field for a base hit. And that will bring up Cole Wilkinson, still on the mound for the Challengers. So we're in the 5th inning. Wilkinson has pitched well. He's given up only 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. He struck out 4, walked 1. And he's done the same all year for the Eugene Challengers, who find themselves in 2nd place in Area 4. We take a brief look now at the Timber Country Coca-Cola Area 4 League standings. Willamette Valley Titans, of course, on top. They're 10-2 record. The Eugene Challengers, as I mentioned, 8-2. They're in 2nd place, 1 game back of the Titans. The Roseburg Dock Stewarts are 6-6. The Medford Mustangs 5 games back, 4-6. The Grants Pass Nuggets are 5-9 and 6 games back. The Klamath Falls Falcons, who resume league play tomorrow, are 1-9, 8 games back of the Willamette Valley Titans. One team from Area 4 will not make the Super Regionals. Klamath Falls, if they were to stay in last place, it would be the 5th place team of Area 4 as they host the state tournament at Kiger Stadium. And right now the 5th place team are the Grants Pass Nuggets. But of course, a lot of things can change in the final 6 games of the season. Grants Pass still in good position to make a push at things, facing the Medford Mustangs, a team that's right around them in the scoreboard. That series means a lot. And then, of course, the Klamath Falls Falcons. They will play first in the Mustangs to end the season. Andy Lacey, who was on the mound, moved to second. Makes the play there. Sean Tobin, who was at second, now moves to short. We reset the defense for you, courtesy of Riverside Ready Mix. The Riverside Ready Mix defensive lineups for the Grants Pass Nuggets. As we mentioned, at second base now is Andy Lacey. At shortstop now, is Sean Tobin. At third is Peyton Calabro. And at first is Braden Bellum. Behind the plate for the Nuggets is Ike Gilliland. From left to right in the outfield, it's Colby Dinkle, Tyler Rund, and Peyton Anhorn. First pitch to Cal Morgan, missed low for ball one. That one misses well for ball two. Morgan is 0 for 2 so far. He reached on an error in the third. Swings at a high fastball there from Bassendorf. 2-1 the count. Cal Morgan sends one on the ground to Tobin. Backhands it. Throw to first. Bellum picks it out of the dirt. Great job there for the second out of the inning. Brings up Keller Edwards for the challengers. At third is Kyle Lund. He led things off in the fifth with a single into right field. Now it's up to Keller Edwards to try to bring him home. The big breaking ball is looked at for strike one. Gilliland getting his signs in the dugout from Coach Sanford. Pitch from Bassendorf is hit hard down the third base line and will be a base hit, bringing home a run in the process. An 8-3 ball game. And we'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Prescott, who's 1 for 3 today. Swing and a miss, strike one to Prescott. He singled in the first, has flown out and struck out in his previous two at-bats. Strike two. Prescott did strike out back in the fourth. See what Bassendorf can do now. Trying to get out of this inning. The big breaking ball, Prescott's way out in front of it. He fouls it off, stays alive, 0-2. That one's popped up.
You got room, B, you got room.
And Braden Bellum puts that one away right by the fence for the third and final out of the inning. The Challengers push one across. They leave one stranded. They lead 8-3. Head now to the bottom half of the 5th inning. You're watching the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Sean Tobin leading things off against the new pitcher for the Eugene Challengers, Jarrett Allen. Tell you more about Jarrett Allen after we talk about Cole Wilkinson, who pitched 4 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. He struck out 4, walked 1, was wild once. Jarrett Allen now facing Sean Tobin, 9-1-2 for the Nuggets. They look to get something started, hopefully come back into this game. They trail by 5. Tobin fouls one back, strike 1. Jarrett Allen out of Willamette High School. Listed as a pitcher outfielder. This is the first time we've seen him in the season series. On the mound. Tobin grounds out to be the first casualty in the inning. Bringing up Tyler Rund.
Now batting, center fielder Tyler Rund.
Allen comes into today sporting a 2.25 ERA. He struck out 16 batters and only walked 7 over 3 appearances. Tyler Rund is 1 for 1. He walked in the 3rd, singled in the 1st. He takes ball 2 here. Tyler Rund sends a line drive into left field. His second base hit of the ball game.
Now batting, your pitcher, Nick Bastador.
Nick Bastendorf, who started at shortstop and is now pitching, and 2 for 2 at the plate. It's a chance here. Take strike 1. Move to first run, gets back safely. Apologies there. Bring up our Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Essendorf down in the count 0-1. He smashes one down the third base line. Will be foul. Essendorf pops that one up foul. Wilkinson, tonight's starting pitcher, makes the play at first for the second out in the inning. That'll bring up Peyton Calabro, 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout for him tonight. Tyler Rund at first. Take a look at the delivery from Allen. Swung on and missed. A ball and a strike to Calabro. Other Area 4 games going on tonight. The Willamette Valley Titans traveling to Roseburg, taking one of two there against the Doc Stewarts 4-1. The Titans, with that win, take a stronger hold of first place in Area 4 and improve to 11-2 in league play. As Calabro goes down swinging for the third and final out of the inning. The Nuggets leave one stranded, still trail 8-3. On the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard, you're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week. Powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Top of the sixth inning we go. The Eugene Overhead Door Challengers lead the Grants Pass Nuggets 8-4. They've got 8 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They've left 8 runners on base. The Grants Pass Nuggets are 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They've left 3 runners on base. Get right back into the action. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to Preston White, leading things off for the Challengers in this inning. White is 1 for 2 with a double. He came around and scored. 2-2. Assendorf gets him looking. Strike 3. White goes down on strikes, and that brings up Connor Jones. First strikeout of the night for Bassendorf. Jones is 0 for 2. Now hit into the air, into right field, Peyton Anhorn, ranging all the way over and making the catch for the second out. Burnett ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs in the inning. After Burnett, it's C.J. Townsend due up in the order. See what Bassendorf can do with a 3-1 pitch here. That'll miss high. A 2-out walk issued.
Shortstop C.J. Townsend.
Townsend is 2 for 3 with a flyout, a single, and a double so far in game 1. Ball on a strike. Bassendorf with the big, slow breaking ball. Has had the Challengers out in front a couple times tonight, but unable to find the zone with it there. 2-1 to Townsend. 2-2. Bassendorf trying to put a 0 up on the scoreboard. The pitch is chopped high to third base. Calabro, the throw down. Bellum picks it out of the dirt for the third and final out of the inning. The Challengers leave one stranded. They still lead 8-3 heading to the bottom half of the sixth inning. You're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Eight to 3 the score on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Andy Lacey runs into that one, sends it to second. The throw to Wilkinson in time for the first out. That brings up Colby Dinkle. 1 for 2 today, a single RBI. He struck out in his last plate appearance. First pitch to Dinkle. He gets a hold of that one, sends it into left field. Dinkle goes for 2 and gets in there standing. A one-out double for the Nuggets left fielders. They try to chip away at this 5-run deficit. Ike Gilliland is 0 for 2. Chance here with a runner in scoring position to try to do some damage. Gilliland, 9 RBIs on the season. One more waiting for him at second base. He's able to convert here against Jarrett Allen. One and 2 to Gilliland. And it looks Looks like Edwards might have been working something at second behind Dinkle. Big breaking ball gets Gilliland looking for the second out of the inning. Anhorn is 1 for 2. Singled back in the fourth inning with 2 outs. Big breaking ball there, misses for ball 1. That was the first strikeout for Jarrett Allen. 5 overall for the Challengers pitching staff tonight in Game 1. That one high, but Anhorn offers at it. A ball and 2 strikes. Edwards tried to backdoor Dinkle. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss will end the inning. Nuggets leave one stranded, still trail 8-3. We head to the top of the 7th. You're watching the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV live, GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. This 7th inning brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. No job too big, no job too small at 476-1424. Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. We bring back our Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard in the top of the 7th inning. Nick Bassendorf still on the bump for the Nuggets. He's facing Kyle Lund, Cole Wilkinson, and Cal Morgan. He's ahead of Lund, 0-2. Bassendorf into his 3rd inning of work here. He's given up 2 hits. 1 run's come across. He struck out 1 and walked 1. Nick Bassendorf coming in relief of Andy Lacey. Two and 2 to Kyle Lund, who is 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles and a flyout for him. Lund pops that one up. Will stay in front of the mound. Bassendorf calls everyone off for the first out of the inning. To the top of the order now for the challengers, Cole Wilkinson. He's 2 for 3 with a walk mixed in. He's got 2 singles. Bassendorf's breaking ball is taken up the middle. Off the glove of Andy Lacey for a base hit. That will bring up Cal Morgan. Taking off from first is Wilkinson. The throw down. Wilkinson slides just under the tag. But it's a strike one. Swinging strike to Morgan. Morgan hits that one high into left field. Kobe Dinkle ranging over. Tyler Rund will call everyone off and make the catch in center field. Second out of the inning. Keller Edwards up to the plate now. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI back in the 5th inning. His only base hit of the day got him an RBI. Edwards did strike out in the first, and he takes strike one here. Bassendorf going to try to find a put-away pitch here, 0-2. The fastball, Edwards takes that one on a line drive into left center field. It gets down. Wilkinson will come around to score, and Keller Edwards will have a 2-out RBI double. Nine to 3 now for the challengers. So they had some insurance in the top half of the 7th. Bringing up Jonathan Prescott. That's Edwards' second RBI of the day, bringing home Wilkinson. And that'll bring up Cam Parks, the plate hitting for Jonathan Prescott. Prescott finishes his day with a 1 for 4 mark. He singled in the first and flew out twice and struck out once. This is Parks' first at-bat in the game. If you can hear him in the faint distance over the right field fence, the Hellgate boats coming back to their offices on 6th Street by Tap Rock, their dock. They come back from their dinner excursion. Of course, Hellgate, a supporter of GP Nuggets TV, GrantsPassNuggets.com. Swing and a miss gets Cam Parks swinging to get out of the inning. 1 run does come across for the challengers. They leave 1 stranded. They lead 9 to 3. head to the bottom half of the 7th. The Grants Pass Nuggets trying to come back into this one. They've got to get 6 to tie, 7 to win. Due up is Braden Bellum, Sean Tobin, and Tyler Runn to get things started when we come back on the Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires, GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Your concrete supplies are available at Riverside Ready Mix Incorporated. Get everything from bolts to rebar. Ensure you have the quality supplies you need to get the job done. Get ready mixed concrete delivered right to your home or business. We have over 50 years of experience supplying quality concrete. Are you in need of a new septic or water tank? Call us for an appointment to take advantage of our exceptional precast septic and water tank sales. Call now.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The Oregon California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. To the bottom of the 7th inning we go. New pitcher on the mound for the Eugene Challengers is Isaiah Lugo, coming in relief of Jarrett Allen. He pitched 2 innings, only gave up 2 hits. No runs came across. He struck out 2, did not walk anybody. Now Isaiah Lugo coming in, not for a save, but still his intention is the same. Try to close out the Nuggets and get them a W going into the nightcap in Grants Pass. Starting things off is Braden Bellum. The Nuggets need 6 to tie, 7 to win in the bottom half of the 7th inning. First pitch to Braden Bellum is hit right back out to Lugo on the mound. Throw on to first in time. And that'll bring up Sean Tobin. Tobin is 0 for 2. A fly out and a ground out so far. Lugo retires the first man he faces out of the bullpen. Isaiah Lugo from Sheldon High School. Listed on the roster as a catcher, first baseman, and third baseman. And not listed as a pitcher. And we can confirm that as we don't even have any stats on him so far this season as a pitcher. The 2-1 now to Tobin. Lugo will step off. The 2-2 is in the dirt. Full count to Tobin. Hit towards the middle of the infield. Almost a great play by Townsend, but it'll be an infield single for Tobin. To the top of the order now for Grants Pass, Tyler Rund. We get to the top of the order now. Something to think about for Grants Pass. As I said, they need 6 runs to tie, 7 to win. Their biggest inning of the year, at least in league play, was 7 runs against Roseburg at Legion Field. A game they would end up losing, but still, the Nuggets have done it before, and nothing's stopping them from doing it again against Isaiah Lugo. The first pitch to Tyler Rund is smashed into left field, and will get down for a base hit back-to-back with 1 out in the inning for the Nuggets. And that'll bring up Nick Bastendorf. Bastendorf, 2 for 3 with an RBI so far tonight. First pitch to him is taken for strike 1. The 1-1 to Bastendorf is taken for strike 2. Big breaking ball coming out from Lugo, and he's got a decent fastball. Nothing overpowering that the Nuggets can't get to, but if he's able to place it well, be able to get through this inning. It's up to the Nuggets to try to make contact. Bastendorf down a ball and 2 strikes in the count. That fastball misses low. Connor Jones behind the plate doing a good job of keeping that one in front of him. The 2-2 to Bastendorf. That one probably looked like a balloon coming in there. Bastendorf doing a good job to hold up there. 3-2. The full count pitch, Nick Bastendorf will foul it off. Stay alive. The pitch from Lugo. Bastendorf takes it outside. It will load the bases for the Nuggets in the bottom half of the 7th inning. With the bases loaded, now we get to the middle of the Nuggets order. Peyton Calabro. Calabro, a prime opportunity to give the Nuggets some momentum. A ball into the outfield will score 2. A ball into the gap will score 3. Calabro waited on that one, was right on it, but he fouls it back for strike 1. Calabro makes contact with that one. Townsend slides. He can't come up with it. An infield single for Peyton Calabro drives in a run, and the Nuggets have life here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Andy Lacey, who is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, has a chance now to make up for all of it. As you can be 0 for 3, you come up with the biggest hit of the ball game, and you're the hero. Don't let the Nuggets get in life, as they will come up on you in a hurry. This dugout is standing up, and there's energy in it. The first pitch to left-handed hitting Lacey. Chopped right in front of Lugo. He's going to throw it to the plate for 1, and a double play will end it. The Nuggets lose game 1 9-4 after leaving the bases loaded. We'll be right back with the Evergreen Federal Bank post-game show, and we'll wrap things up for you as quick as we can and get you ready for game 2 here tonight. 9-4 the final in game 1. Evergreen Federal Bank post-game show coming up on GP Nuggets TV live on GrandsPassNuggets.com.
Affordable truck and RV for the places you would like to be.
Welcome to the Evergreen Federal Bank post-game show from Agnew Lytle Field in Grants Pass. The end of game 1 of a doubleheader tonight. The Eugene Overhead Door Challengers take one on the road, 9-4 against the Grants Pass Nuggets. For the Challengers, 9 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base through the first 7 innings tonight. The Grants Pass Nuggets, 4 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base in game 1. The winning pitcher for game 1 was Cole Wilkinson. He went 4 innings, giving up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. He struck out 4, walked 1, threw 1 wild pitch through 4 innings. The losing pitcher tonight for the Nuggets was Andy Lacey. He worked 4 innings, giving up 5 hits. He gave up 5 runs, 3 of them earned. He struck out 2 and walked 6, was wild once as well. Only other pitcher for the Nuggets in this one was Nick Bassendorf. He worked the final 3 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He struck out 1 and he walked 1 as well. For the Grants Pass Nuggets today, Tyler Rund finished 3 for 3. He walked once as well, so was on base all 4 times. He was at the plate today. Nick Bassendorf finished with a 2 for 3 ball game as well. Peyton Calabro finished 1 for 4. Colby Dinkle finished 2 for 3. And Sean Tobin finished 1 for 3 as well. Your Mach 4 drive of the game here in the first game came in the final inning for Grants Pass, the 7th inning. They were only able to get 1 run across, but they left the bases loaded and they showed signs of life to get back in the game into the 7th inning. Your Mach 4 drive of the game. Here in game 1, after the loss, Grants Pass, they fall to 5-10 in league play. The Eugene Overhead Door Challengers improved to 9-2. We'll give you the rest of the Area 4 standings when we continue here on GP Nuggets TV on GrandsPassNuggets.com. Tune in for game 2. All you got to do is find it on the GP Nuggets TV link on the website. Of course, our YouTube page at Play Action Sports Media 541. So that's GP Nuggets TV on GrandsPassNuggets.com or on YouTube at Play Action Sports Media 541 to join us for Game 2 starting in about 20 minutes. 9-4 the final here. You've been watching Part 1 of the Oregon-California Supply Game of the Week, powered by Les Schwab Tires. I'm Josh Eldridge, and you've been watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrandsPassNuggets.com. Stick with us for Game 2 coming up in just a short bit.